Hi, I finally got round to watching Bigbug last week, the most recent film by Jean-Pierre Jeunet, the director of Delicatessen, The City of Lost Children, Alien Resurrection, and Amelie, my favourite film of 2001. It's his first film in 9 years and his first French language film, I think, in 18 years. And it's the story of a group of people who assemble in a suburban home in the year 2040 for a reception, a little sort of local get together. A woman with the artist she's trying to seduce, her ex husband and his new girlfriend, her daughter, and the artist's son, or vice versa. But the modern world is an interesting place. Everyone is very dependent on robots to do everything. There's a robot housekeeper, there's a robot entertainment creature, a robot vacuum cleaner. But this is the day where the robots finally decide to take over. The Yonex robots, a kind of mass-produced super soldier, have decided that they're going to take control of the world. So everyone gets barricaded in their homes. But as it turns out, the household appliances might be on a different side to the Yonexes. So we don't know that having turned on the appliances, are the appliances going to turn on them. It has the typical Jeunet visual style. It's very, very sort of. I'm trying to remember the phrase. The Peter Jackson style of very wide lenses and bright colours, brash visuals, very designed, very created. It's not a natural environment at all. But the story is surprisingly dense and complex. I checked the running time after I thought the movie must be at least halfway through, and I've been watching it for only half an hour, and it's close to 2 hours long. But it has enough material to sustain itself over the period of time. It's mainly a comedy, how these various characters are interacting under this situation, what the allegiances or private thoughts might be of the household robots, and how this is going to connect to whatever's going on in the outside world. We do have a cameo by Dominique Pinon, Jeunet's sort of pet actor, who has appeared in, I think, all his previous films. One of the cast of Amelie comes back, not Audrey Tautou, although Albert Dupontel, who was the love interest in Amelie, also makes a cameo. Overall, I liked it, but I didn't find that it had a great deal to say. Yes, we're becoming too dependent on machines. We need to rediscover that which makes us more sort of old-fashioned and more human. But the style of it and the energy of it and the interest it has in its characters, including the robots, who are given just as much depth and subtlety of personality, regardless of whether or not they're a human being or just a motorized vacuum cleaner. There are some moments of menace where one of the Yonexes comes to the house. The whole thing is very redolent, of course, of COVID and the lockdown, although apparently the script was conceived long ago and was in pre-production before COVID struck. I found it very enjoyable, but with the caveat that it's not going to tell you that much you already know. It's an interesting visit to Jeunet land with all the benefit of CGI and modern effects and the way that his world is constructed, but in such a tight, focused way. Apart from some establishing shots, we never venture outside the house and its front lawn, and a few scenes seen on television. So it has a tight focus, and he doesn't let the technology run away from him. So it's recommended, but maybe with caveats.